Good day, welcome back to the HelpMe Mod tutorials. Today's showcase will be on the weather menu, and it's a pretty cool little thing. So again, as usual, activate the action menu and bring up the HelpMe Mods, select it, and then scroll down toward the weather. Now when you go into it, it shows you your current weather. Now the way Arma does it is 0 is bare minimum, 1 is max, so we have basically 1/3 cloud overcast. In this example, as you see there, it tells when the next weather change is going to be, which is in approximately 30 minutes because 2 minutes have already lapsed, as well as the future overcast and the future fog. The way this works is it allows you to go in and set your weather. This includes fog, wind, waves, rain, pretty much all aspects of it. Now, one thing it does not allow you to do, for example, with fog. Now, we'll use a silly example. Let's say you have a mountain that's 1,000 meters up. Normally, manually, I should say, if you went through script, you could do this. You could say, okay, I want fog down at the 0 through 500 feet and then fade out from 500 feet to the 1,000. You could do that so you have a heavy thick fog like on the bay, and on the mountaintops it's clear, or you can have fog on the mountaintops that from 500 to 1,000 and clear on the bottom from 499 to 100. I don't have that built in because it's kind of a pain, because you have to actually set the low altitude and the high altitudes, and there's a lot of stuff in there, and it could be a pain. So with the fog, it's either all or none. So for example, either it's 25% fog everywhere, or 0% fog everywhere, or 100% everywhere. So that means if you're on the at 1 meter off the sea level, or 1,000 meters sea level above sea level, the fog density will be the same everywhere. Yeah, it's not that bad. So we come here and say show current weather. If you notice, when we went in, it shows a thing. I can do this. It brings up that same menu again, shows what's going on. And right away, you can see you got a couple of sub menus in here. Now, right now, I'm just going to come back to the sub menus in a minute. I want to show these right here. We are going to go normal weather, and you can see it's pretty clear. We'll get rid of that menu there. Then, now, by the way, so you know, when I hit 000 and it comes that clear hint in system chat, this is part of the Help Me Debug mission map. It's not within the mod itself. I put this in just to clear those messages out. But at any rate, so we'll go to down here to normal weather, which has been selected, and is normal. Now we'll go clear, and you see now it's all clear. We can go back to normal as an example, and you can see it's all there. I can come down, know something that's not supposed to rain. The rain and some of the weather in Arma is a little funky. There should be no rain, but as you can see, it's going. And you can hear the thunder. We can go partly cloudy. Now you notice that it says partly cloudy is a 0.69. That's a 6.9 overcast. And you see right there current overcast, because at 0.7 and above you'll have rain, or supposed to. And there's a humidity setting too, which if I remember correctly, we cannot change. So it's kind of a shame. So that's it. Partly cloudy, partly clear is 0.33. And we'll come down, no wind. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Same thing with waves. Now what I'm going to do, let's do this. I'm going to activate some of the features here. Go back to weather. And there's the waves right there, so we can show you what that looks like. We'll say no waves. And that's because there is none. Now we can go max waves. Now you can see them kicking up more than they were beforehand. Now due to the fact there's no wind, that also affects them as well too. We got light rain. Hard rain, and you see the rain density change on this. Now let's add a little fog in here. This is at 50%. still 25% fog. And no fog. So you can turn stuff off and on like that, which is pretty cool. You can set the different levels of fog. Now this will take you to the weather mod menu. If you have the real world weather mod installed, this will take you to that section of the mod itself where you can pick up to, built into it I have 48 maps, real world locations and Arma maps where you can select the real world weather and have it load in. If you don't have it, then, you can't do it. So, but now we'll go back to the menus here. Fog menu. Now the storm and the fog menus do the same thing, and well, the style will say storm. I have it go from clear to storm in 30 minutes, clear to storm in 1 hour, or clear to storm there, and I can have it go back in reverse too. Storm to clear, so forth, back and forth. So I can have it start off and slowly build. Now there was an issue where this used to work, because this is a standard Bohemia weather command. You just say, I want it to go from current to whatever in X amount of time. You just put it in. And it worked for years, but then it quit working. I really haven't tested this in several years. But this is a standard Bohemia command. If it doesn't work, take it up with them. It used to work. The fog is the same thing too. We got the same thing. I can have it from 15 minutes to no fog, 15 minutes to light fog, medium, and so forth. And so this is kind of cool too. So I want to have it like a storm moving or fog at nighttime. If you want to beach something, I could have it set, okay, I want the fog to roll in, I guess you might say would be a good way to put that. So it does that too. So it's actually pretty cool to do that. So you can define a good bit aspects of your weather pretty simply. It's not perfect, so that you can't dial in exactly, well, I want 47% rain in 22 minutes. No, you can't do that. And you can get rid of the wind. Sometimes you select a map and you hear, it means loud wind where you can kill the wind. So these things are nice to do that. So, but anyway, that's all this weather menu. It's a pretty short and simple menu. It allows you to set the weather set in different missions wherever you want to. Now the weather thing, if you say no rain, it's going to set to be, it'll be no rain all the way through. It will not fade out. The storms and the fog will come and go depending on how you have them set. But it's a really nice little feature to do that. Add atmosphere and whatnot. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. This is the end of the weather mod section of the HelpMe mod. Thank you very much.